Tyrese Maxey's close tonight?
Well, it was big time, right? I think that he, I mean, obviously they were giving him a lot of attention in the second half. There wasn't a whole lot of room out there for him. Um, and I thought he made some decisions to start going in transition, not necessarily break, but just early in the offense, and I thought that helped them. They were starting to switch everything and pack in and keep guys in front of us. We weren't doing a great job of giving him space to operate, but he decided to go a little earlier, I thought, in the offense, and obviously made the plays. Yeah.
I mean, what do you kind of think about what VJ was able to do? I mean, again, he's one of the top defenses in the league, and he just kind of just looked fearless out there.
Yeah, he's again. I think the four of them, throw Q in there. Q had kind of limited minutes, but again, I think they're doing a good job of sharing it with each other, taking opportunities. It's a lot of play on the catch stuff. So I like the just again the little variety. Right, you're just not quite sure which one of those guys is going to go and who's going to screen for who and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's helping them.
What kind of lift did Kelly give you guys?
Kelly was awesome. That was one of Kelly's best games, if not his best game as a Sixer. Man, he was awesome right from the beginning. He had to spend a lot of time guarding Banchero, right, giving away 50 pounds maybe, and he just kept battling him. I mean, it was tough. Banchero was putting his body on us a lot. Right, and we were trying our best not to foul him, and we did a decent job in the second half of not fouling him, but it kind of led to some easier baskets too. But Kelly had a great game.
He also had 10 rebounds. How big was that on the night when you guys again were a little shorthanded and didn't have as much size as you maybe like?
He's been defensive rebounding really well this year, and they're pretty emphatic ones. He's coming up, and we're trying to get him to come out and get over the top of the other team's big guys, and he's been working on it, and he's been really doing it because he just kind of springs up and snaps them down. So we need, obviously, we're playing three guards. It makes him a guy that has to help us defensive rebound.
Nick, you guys have played 3 crunch time games through 3 games so far this season. I guess where does that poise come from to sort of keep coming out on top there?
Well, I think one is they're doing a really good job of executing stuff, right? I think that. I don't know if I go back to Boston game, I guess. I mean, there was a lot of changes going on in our defensive coverages in the last 3 minutes of the game, and they were getting them done. They were getting them done. And then the game the other night, we made a bunch of changes to start the fourth to try to get some energy going, and they got, they did it, and those were all defensive. But again, just little things I think keep adding up. I think they're sneaking a layup here and there on a side OB play about every game. They're getting a play executed for a 3-point shot that we call, and then but mostly, I think those guys, those guys are playing so well together out there that it's making it hard to hone in on stopping any one of them, right? I think that's probably the biggest thing. Yeah.
What did you make of Adem's night tonight?
It's pretty good. He had 17 blocks tonight, didn't he? Felt like it. I don't know how many he had, but it felt like it, right? I mean, it just what we talked about before the game. You asked me, I think, and I just said it's really all about energy for him. If he's energetic and bouncy like that, like he's gonna block some shots. And he certainly had some great timing early. He was really waiting because those guys thought they thought they were cruising to the basket, and he was surprising them, especially early in the game. But that's big. I mean, it's they got big guys who are trying to beat us up to the rim, and there's not much left there unless you got somebody that can protect the rim a little bit. So it's big.
One of his buckets was on a lob from Tyrese where he blew by his guy and moving really quickly made a one-handed lob pass. How important of a pass can that be for Tyrese if that's a play he's become more comfortable?
At that point in the game, you guys probably saw it, they were really kind of overloading to Tyrese's side. So they were pulling the 5 all the way over into like almost a pre-rotation, right? And, that Bona's got to have some discipline to stay wide. And then when the guy's almost already committed to Tyrese, so he has that kind of runway to run. It's not that easy though. For whatever reason, guys get kind of pulled into the crowd too. So it was good. I think he had 2 of them where he just really waited to the right time and then took off. Yeah.
In the days leading up to the opener, you talked about how when two people leave their seats, you hope that they felt like that you guys really worked hard that night. This is a Monday in late October, and there's good juice in the building tonight. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the guys are playing extremely hard, and again, like we needed every bit of everybody that hit the floor, right? I mean, we were, the other night we kind of went to Drummond late, and he sparked us. Tonight I thought he had a really good first half, and of course Eric sparked us tonight, and even Hunter had to go in there because we had the foul trouble and just play a couple minutes, and I think that's important. You look down and you say, well, who didn't help us tonight? And I said you couldn't say anybody didn't help us tonight, and that's good. I think they're feeding off that energy. I thought the crowd was great, right? That helps too. I think this building's electric, a little crazy, but crazy good, right? When you're playing hard.
Maybe in addition to the crunch time execution, just when you sort of look at the totality of the 3 games, what do you sort of look at as, okay, these were some seeds that we've been sowing for weeks, months, in certain circumstances that we're like actually seeing start to show?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think you gotta play all 3 phases of the game, right? You gotta play some semblance of defense, no matter what the matchups are, and whether you're bigger, smaller, quicker, slower, whatever. You got to figure some things out. We've done that just enough, I think. Right. I think obviously the offense is spaced, and there's the balls moving. There's lots of things good happening there. I think we're playing pretty unselfishly on offense as well. Lots of good looks from 3. Lots of dump offs to the bigs when the bigs are available. And then again, I think the special teams has done their job, really well. Like, again, layups here, always getting the ball inbounds under pressure, all that kind of stuff.
As the way this has come together as fast as it has, considering Grimes was obviously a late addition, BJ's a rookie, you have 2 veterans have been in and out. Has any of it surprised you with how seamlessly it's seemingly gone early on?
I think that Q part, I'll answer first. I thought he looked a little like he needed a little conditioning in game 1, right? But that comes pretty quick, right? As soon as you go out there and play 30 plus minutes, your conditioning in a real live tough game comes pretty quick. So I don't think he's over that hump. I mean, listen, I think that, again, VJ, everybody it's not that surprising to me. I think he's this good. Right, I think he's this good, and I thought it right away. And he's, like I said, from the day we drafted him, he was where we asked him to be all summer long, every single day, and that was working. And he's got a tremendous engine to work every day, and you're going to get better when you do that. And I think that he's got such an athleticism to him. Like he's going to make some plays at the defensive end every night. Saw that tremendous block tonight out of nowhere. He's like a shot blocking 2 guard, right? He's going to block shots, and he's going to dart in the passing lane. He's going to knife over screens, and then the rest of it, I think he's just been so patient. That beyond his years. I didn't probably know he had that. Like his feel for the game and his tempo and all that stuff is really good, and he got a long way to go here, right? He's gonna have his ups and downs, but my whole goal, as I said, is minutes for him. His successful season's gonna be piled up in minutes, and 40 2 nights in a row is a good start. Yep.